Hello dear students, let's do Unit 2 Harmony. Section 1 I have a dream. This is answer key for the chapter. Answer orally. Martin Luther King Jr. means that all the Americans should move on the path of freedom, but with love, togetherness, justice, and truth. The pursuit of freedom and equality should not be based on revulsion or disgust towards anybody, or they should not participate in any wrongful deeds. Multiple choice questions. Number 1 answer is part B from the steps of the Lincoln Memorial. Number 2 part D dignity and discipline. Number 3 part A there would be no political barriers. All the countries will come together as one. Part C there will be no differences between people and countries. Read and answer. Number 1 soul force and workforce. Number 2 part A the question being asked from the devotees of civil rights is when will they be satisfied? Part B Martin Luther King Jr. answers that the devotees of civil rights would not be satisfied till the Negro population of the country gains the right to rest and gain lodging in the motels of the highways and hotels of the cities, has a right to vote, or the black community shows overall development. Number 3, Part A He dreamt that the sons of former slaves and those of former slave owners would be able to sit down together at a table of brotherhood as equals. Part B He dreamt that the state of Mississippi, where oppression and injustice was prevalent, would one day be characterized by freedom and justice. Next exercise Think and answer. Think and answer. Number 1, Part A Devotees of Civil Rights refers to the volunteers who had undertaken the responsibility of bringing social harmony and equality in the United States of America. Part B The suffering which is experienced in order to gain social equality, justice, and overall welfare of the population. Number 2, Part A Martin Luther King Jr. dreamt that one day his four children will be judged by the content of their character and not by the color of their skin. Part B Martin Luther King Jr.'s dream for his children is actually the dream of an America where the character of the people would be more important than the color of their skin. Hence, his dream is not for his children alone, but for the entire Negro community which suffered racial discrimination. Reference to context. Part A These are the words of Martin Luther King Jr. Part B He said this in his speech, which was delivered from the steps of the Lincoln Memorial. Part C These truths means that the nation will rise up and live out the true meaning of its creed. Part D Next, he says that he hopes that one day the children of slaves and those of slaves owners would be like brothers and even enjoy a meal together. Word quiz redemption. Next exercise is HOTS question. Part A We must not allow our creative protest to degenerate into physical violence. We must rise to the majestic heights of meeting physical force with soul force. Part B I have a dream that my four children will one day live in a nation where they will not be judged by the color of their skin. Next exercise talk. The organizers should select Sangeeta and Gurpreet because apart from being good speaker, they can write well without assistance. Moreover, Nakul may be trained and he may overcome his lack of confidence. He may participate in singing contest and show his talent. Amir cannot be selected because he needs guidance for writing, but he can be encouraged to improve his writing skills and participate later in some other contest. Next is grammar exercise part A. Number 1, I finished my work before the deadline. Number 2, I lived in Canada. Number 3, the train left before we reached the station. Number 4, I wrote a letter to her last week. Part B, number 1, when I visited her, she was dancing. Number 2, I was speaking to my brother yesterday. Number 3, I was drinking milk when you came. Number 4, he was reading the book throughout the afternoon. Next exercise is be word wise. Number 2 is wallow. Enjoy something that gives pleasure. Number 3, dream. A wish to have or be something. Number 4, exalted, full of joy. Number 5, freedom, independence. Number 6, mountains, raised landforms with peaks. Here there is a note, student will frame sentences on their own. Okay, that's all for this chapter. For this unit 2 section 2, a good deed comes around. Please subscribe my channel so that you can get the answer when I upload them. Goodbye.